All right, Fusion fans, welcome to another day of Fusion Hockey. Critical cut. We are in the United Civic Center. We have a game today between the Fond du Lac Warbirds and your St. Croix Valley Fusion.
For today's second matchup between the Fond du Lac area Warbirds and the St. Croix Valley Fusion. We welcome you to today's mental health awareness game brought to you by Sophie Squad. Sophie Squad is a non-profit organization with a mission to improve the mental health of youth through college-age athletes by bringing awareness of mental health issues and removing the stigma associated with seeking help. Sophie Squad would like to thank you all for turning out in teal to help raise awareness of mental health issues. Now, Sophia Squad is proud to announce today's starting lineups for both teams. We'll start first for the visitors, the Warbirds. At defense, number 18, Abigail Pritchard. Her partner, number 41, Chantel Steiner. And your forwards, number 12, Natalie Shannon, sorry. Number 25, Addie Olson. And number 14, Ellie Court. And in goal, number 30, Emma Gilling. And the rest of the Warbird players. The Warbirds are coached by Lindsay Lewison, assisted by Lily Ekla and Drew Dudanovich. And now, starting for the home team, the Fusion. At defense, number 16, Hattie Van Ranst. And her partner, number 10, Emma Larson. And your forwards, number 2, Esme Harvey. Number 18, McKinley Bell. And number 20, McKenna Schultz. And in goal, number 35, Hannah Latham. And the rest of the Fusion girls. The Fusion are coached by TJ Klum, assisted by John Zeppenbergen, Matt Cranston, Zach Brzina, and Jordan O'Connor. At this time, we'd like to draw players from both teams to come to center ice. Now, please draw your attention to center ice as we honor this evening's Sophia Squad ceremonial puck drop and a moment of silence. Again, thank you everyone for being here in honor of Sophia Squad game and a moment of silence for all those who have suffered mental health issues in silence. At this time, we ask you please rise, remove your hats, place your hand over your heart as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, Fusion fans, getting after the JV game here, as noted. They are following up the varsity game to allow travel across the state. Coming at you here from the United Civic Center in Baldwin. Joining me here is Adam Lindis and Joel Stanley on camera. Shifting gears here, coming off of a very exciting game.
Yes.
And I happened to see, with the varsity, very exciting game. Finish the thought there. They won 2-1 in a very exciting overtime, kind of one-timer. I mean, it assisted Chloe Ralston, but the one-timer came from Lily Middle against a goalie that was very, very tough to get a shot through. Sophomore, by the way.
Oh, really?
I saw her sitting over there eating a dilly bar, and I went and chatted, and I was like, wow, okay, you had a great game. So, yeah, just one of those, and she was hot. So, bringing it back to the JV game now, we have the Fusion JV team with Hannah Latham in net.
Undefeated Fusion team.
I wasn't sure if you talk about that. You just don't talk about the shutout. Undefeated.
The only reason I bring it up is the Warbirds have only lost one game.
Ooh, so we got our game on our hands.
And the team they lost to was Green Bay. So,
okay. Well, I am not sure who all we have or don't have. I know my daughter, Reese Nelson, is sitting out, and there's usually a few others. Those that have tuned in know that the JV has a large squad, and they sit a few out. So here we got McKenna Schultz coming down, shot from just outside the circle here. So we have, bear with me on some of the numbers as I rip these from memory. I think I've got these guys shifting from varsity now. So you've got Hattie Van Rance there. She'll clear with Esme Harvey as we get a couple of fresh skaters there. McKenna Schultz kicks it over to Mickey Bell. Mickey Bell looking for something out front. Harper Withers posting up in the center spot there as we reverse ice. Emma Larson comes up. She throws the brakes on. Gets a centering shot, or centering pass, collected by Mickey Bell. She gets a shot off. It sounded like a pad save. And McKenna Schultz, good solid play there in the corner. She runs into a girl, and Addison Larimore there tries to hold the zone. She's going to collect and assess. Oh, just mistimed. We have going for a line change, and this will bring us to our first icing call here.
And this is the first time we've met. So I know we've played the Warbirds, but only our varsity team has played the Warbirds. The JV, for whatever reason, did not play them. So
interesting.
Yes.
And that's how long my memory goes, because I feel like we would have played these guys at the same time. But all right. So on the ice, you got Addison Larimore joined by Kaylee Barris. And Barris plays down to chip it in. Looks like Danny Pellinger back behind the net. She kicks it over to Liliana Lansing. Esme Harvey collects, playing center. And
Esme
Harvey
off the
with
face.
Really good backhand flip there as she created some space. And Barris to collect. She's going to bump it far side there to Lansing. And the Warbirds change direction. They're going to gain the zone. Oh, danger. That's where they all come together, and then it's like somebody get it.
Well, 4 girls and the puck didn't move.
Some communication. You need that alpha sometimes to just, I'm taking it regardless. Here we go that is Danny Pellinger. She's picking up some momentum, and she's going to gain the zone, and we're going to get 4 fresh skaters behind her. She dumps. Coming out is Lacey Knowles, Harper Withers, and Hattie Van Rance. And Emma Larson. Last to join is McKenna Schultz. Through process of elimination, I will figure out who the girls that are not skating might be. It looks like we do not have Dexheimer.
Yep, Dexheimer I know is out.
So Lila Dexheimer, Reese Nelson. I'm sure my wife probably looked at the list and told us.
Withers is also not here, correct?
Nope, Withers is on ice right now.
Oh, she's
peeling.
There she is.
Yep. All right. Van Rance tries to get a shot off from the point. It's deflected or blocked. Harvey to collect neutral zone. She's going to come down. Goes behind net while we get some fresh skaters. Emma Larson recognizes, goes to her point position. Nice long shot from the point, and it is knocked down and covered by the Warbird goalie. So thus far, 13:34 remaining here in the first, and we got 4 shots by the Fusion, so playing a little more energy. Getting a few more opportunities as Barris collects in neutral zone. She goes opposite side. Nikki Bell tries to pick up the pieces. Harvey skates through, and we've got an offsides.
No, puck went out.
No, puck went out. Okay.
went out.
I just saw Harvey floating in the zone, heard a whistle. I honestly took my eyes off the puck, if I'm truthful. All right, so Withers to take the drop. And controlled by the Fusion. Kicked out to Larimore. Larimore can't quite get it through the first defender. And Pellinger's going to collect. Drop back to Larimore. Larimore ahead to Withers. Withers with a burst of energy.
Oh.
Tries a cutback and puck poked into the corner. Barris pinches down. Nice little play. And maintain a forecheck here, but the Warbirds come away with it. Press it ahead, and Larimore, nice job holding the zone. And they are going to get it out. And off they go, coming down, 2-on-1 situation. Long shot, and gloved pretty easily there by Hannah Latham. And the JV have 2 goalies that they use interchangeably, and I say interchangeably, they swap per game.
Yep.
So this must be Hannah's time. I don't know how they handle when we had a game cancellation earlier this week. I'm not sure if that throws off the rotation or if it's predefined, but regardless, Latham is in net today. Larson kicks it ahead to Lansing. Tries to get it in hand. Now we got Harvey on a 3-on-2 if they maintain momentum. Schultz, nice little cutback. She's going to fire. Blocker side. Save. Might have been wide. Not sure if that'll go for a shot or not. Harvey with some good energy here. Dumps it back to Schultz. Schultz changes direction and sends it up the far side boards. And Emma Larson getting some playing time. I think she had 2 or 3 shifts. Took a hard fall in the varsity game, but she's one of the handful of skaters that play both ways. And Warbirds are going to get the puck broken out, but can't get it past center line before we dump it in and go for fresh 5. So coming out, you have Lacey Knowles, Kaylee Barris, Harper Withers, and looks like we got 2 lines here. If I'm doing my math, 1, 2, 3. So we have 12 skaters.
Yeah. Are we missing 29?
Oh, yeah. Ronning and Rutten.
Run. Yep.
Yeah. Ella Ronning and Kylan Rutten. I think those are the 4 that are out. So Dexheimer, Nelson, Ronning, and Rutten. All right, Barris to get it near side here. Momentum carries it through. Good hard skating. She's going to gain the zone with Withers coming down. Just misses the connecting pass. And is that still Barris? Nope. Mickey Bell with a nice coming up near the face-off dot and gets a shot off.
Surprised we didn't get a tripping out of that. That was awfully close.
Yeah, as she fired the shot.
Yeah.
Agreed. All right, so on the ice right now, we have McKenna Schultz, Esme Harvey, and Mickey Bell with Emma Larson. And nice little look. Unable to get a clear shot. I think that was blocked. But Harvey collected the puck. Mickey Bell to play it. She's going to go behind. Let's see if she does the loop around. And Harvey to collect. Tries to get a wraparound goal there. Bell pushes it ahead to Van Ranst. That's something, just having watched Esme Harvey and even Mickey Bell over the years growing up in youth, they've really developed that sense now for chipping on the shots from the blue line, redirects and chipping.
Yeah.
All right, puck comes all the way down the ice. They are waving off icing. Emma Larson to collect it. She's going to turn the corner here. Bumps it off the boards. And going end to end here. Rips and pad save, gloved, covered, whatever that. Yep, it's in the glove. So 9:55 to play in the first. And we have the Withers, Lansing, and Pellinger line. I'm not so sure these guys are lying. They're always odd numbered on the JV side with the sheer number of players, so it's hit and miss. So I will try to call them out as I see them. You can't. It's not quite as predictable as varsity, where 3 sets of 3 players usually. Good back check hustle there by Lily Lansing as the girls crash into the backboards. Harper Withers comes away with it. It's near side boards ahead to Pellinger. Pellinger unable to skirt 2 defenders. Again, nice little boards pass. Oh, that looked like a trip right here in front of us.
Nope.
But nothing called. Barris pushes ahead to the neutral zone. Again, can't hit the second pass. All right, Knowles looking to bump ahead. Harvey gets it. She takes it out wide. She's going to reverse direction.
Oh, there we go.
There's one. All right, all right. Good hustle.
You know, the Fusion didn't have a penalty in the varsity game, did they?
They did not.
They stayed out of the box. That was nice. Nice, clean game.
And they were 0 for 4 on the
on the Warbird side.
Yep. So does not help your percentages on the season, but you're right. It was a clean game defensively and a physical game at that, too.
Right, yeah.
All right. Just under 9 to play here. Withers wins the faceoff and pushes it out. Larson gets a shot off. Can't quite get the rebound. Got Mickey Bell's going to pop it out to Larson. Larson's going to dump it down behind the net. We're setting up the power play, so you have McKenna Schultz running quarterback there behind the net with Mickey Bell on one wing, and looks like Harper Withers on the far wing. She's going to go right back to Schultz. Schultz around to Withers. Withers bumps it out to Barris. Barris is going to rip from the point, bodied by the goalie. So with this power play, we've seen this pretty standard setup. They drop one behind the net, your wings down below circles, and they just kind of work it back and forth, hopefully creep it in, and somebody sets up for a shot. Varsity went to a different power play today where they were just firing from out on the blue line and crashing, which I like to see, but it's chaotic too. Got to find the puck and score.
Yeah. I mean, it was a lot more chaotic than what we're normally seeing. Like, a lot of the times we're sitting there like, oh,
good rip by Kaylee Barris. That was a great play as we're talking through power play. Barris picks something up in the neutral zone and takes it down, walks it all the way through, and scores. We may have a minor technical difficulty on the camera that we have the replay on. So quick recap there. Barris collects neutral zone, and it just went. We'll watch it from the full angle. There's Barris collecting. This is a replay for what it's worth, and just rips it across the goalie's face. All right, they gave an assist to Van Ranst. So Barris from Van Ranst, and we're back to live hockey here. Van Ranst bumps it down, so that brings the power play efficiency 1 for 1 thus far in the game. Always good to play with the lead. Good back check there by McKenna Schultz. She loops around, and we're going for a fresh set of 3 skaters are able to get a change. Pellinger changes direction, gets the interception there. All the way around the net on her backhand side. She's going to drop and fire. Gets blocked by one of the defense. Liliana Lansing tries to get something moving, and Barris holds his own, dumps it deep. See if the Warbirds can get anything going on this breakout. Thus far, it's been a solid forecheck by the Fusion. 10 shots to 1 with a 1-goal lead. Barris to collect, reverse ice to Lansing. Lansing plays it off the boards. And Harper Withers to gain the zone. Buys a little bit of time. allows for a shift change, and we're going to have an icing on the Fond du Lac Warbirds. So 6:30 to play here in the first. Brings us to an offensive zone face-off that Harvey, Schultz, and Lacey Knowles will be covering up front, and Emma Larson and Hattie Van Ranst covering the defense for the Fusion. Puck down, controlled by the Fusion. Shot sent in by Larson. Rebound out. I hear a post. Oh, and there the puck sits just in. That's going to be interesting.
Let's see.
They blew it dead. So here's a shot by Larson. Oh, deflection. Another. Oh, Knowles almost got it. And you're going to see it sitting there. It sits. It got blown dead.
Yeah.
The puck just sat there. And we had a face-off. Quick shot covered and moving on with life here. So we'll do this again. Esme Harvey to take the drop. McKenna Schultz and Lacey Knowles, same group that was out there. Puck one, kicked out to Larson. Larson's going to fire. Oh, gets a pad save. And that's pretty standard. Win the face. D shoots and everybody else crash. It's good strategy. Well, puck's loose. Knowles can't quite collect. Their stick popped up. And all right, Emma Larson to try to get it out of the zone. Fond du Lac's able to hold. And Larson gets it again. Assesses across ice to Schultz. Nice little pass to generate some offense. Just slightly wrong angle taken there by Schultz. Otherwise, she had good head of momentum there. Fond du Lac able to disrupt. Barris coming along far side. She's going to press it down. Just carries momentum. I love that. And Withers drifted out there. Puck behind the net. And Fond du Lac goes for the stretch pass. Nice try. You like seeing JV when they try to do those. Would a stretch pass be an advanced concept in hockey?
It's just it's a long pass. Yeah, I mean, to try to make that and convert it and have it be on stick, yeah.
Okay. I know you teach the two-pass breakout, but then it starts to expand the ice, so the passes get longer and the like. So looks like we have a delayed penalty on, and Latham just realizes it. I'll have to razz her a little bit later. We have a delayed penalty, it looks like, on number 29 of the Warbirds on a trip. So with 4:34 here in the first, appears to be Fusion-dominated game. We go on our second power play with Esme Harvey, and this is where we will bump Emma Larson up front and Kaylee Barris. So kind of odd the way we do it because they normally play D. Pellinger, oh, wow. That was a quick shot. First shot was from the point, got deflected right onto Barris's stick, and she was ready to fire, so boom, boom. Puck down, Barris bumps it back behind. Harvey's going to try to set up as she's harassed by two Fond du Lac Warbird players. Puck comes out to Pellinger, and player makes a nice move. Van Ranst to collect.
Oh,
oh
no.
Man. Short-handed goal with 4:08. Just a bad sequence there. Latham in a good spot. She took the shot. I think it hit her more chest and ricocheted in versus dropping down. You're going to see it hit left side of her body here. Almost had it sealed. Just bad angle. Yeah. It happens sometimes. Short memory, Hannah. Moving on. All right, so still with 1:34 to play. Let's see if we can get that goal lead back. We have Withers. That's Mickey Bell down in the near side corner. Comes back behind. And Withers unable to do much as she gets some extracurricular there. All right. Can't imagine coaches will be tickled about an shorthanded goal, but they do happen. It's one of those, be it a deflection or something, you're usually playing forward on your toes, if you will, for offense because you've got that skater advantage. And if they're going the other way, it happens more times than you think where it's a breakaway type situation. But part of that comes to puck possession too, when you've got the skater advantage stretching it out. Yeah. So 1 minute to play here in the power play. Harper Withers dumps it deep, and we're going to go for some fresh skaters. So first there is Mickey Bell as she loops around out to Addison Larimore. Puck goes all the way down for an icing, and that will be a face-off drop in the Fusion defensive zone with 44 to play in this power play. 3:18 left in the first period. Esme Harvey, Lacey Knowles, and Kaylee Barris out there. Looks like Mickey Bell. Nope, that is Liliana Lansing and Addison Larimore are the 5 on the ice for the Fusion. Harvey to press it ahead, unable to gain the zone, and Larimore unable to collect as it leaks back into the defensive zone. Barris looks to press ahead and played by the Warbirds. They cross ice it. And Larimore is going to push one on goal, easily defended. And Harvey applies some pressure, danger here. Harvey's got a great shot. I know she can get that hit top shelf from close range, soft hands. And 2 seconds to play, and we go back to full strength. So just like that, the Warbirds have killed their second penalty.
Warbirds, full strength.
2:25 to play in the first, and Larimore collects. She's gonna bump it ahead, hits Pellinger coming center ice. Right pass.
Oh,
nice little attempt there. Get a little
face.
Quick hands. And Larson to grab the puck. Bumps it back down into the corner. Mickey Bell. Let's see if she scoops the loop. And she likes to come around the circle and unable to maintain possession. Forehand side. And they come down. Emma Larson, good position, danger. They do get a good shot off. Hannah Latham easily defends and pops it up over the net.
2-on-1. Oh,
yeah, just lost momentum. Again, not sure if there's snow down along this near side, but we've seen that during the varsity. Well, it's been zammed, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
It still could be there.
That's true. Volgren was on the zam, so good chance there's a big pile of it sitting down there. All right, so we have Harvey, Lansing, and Schultz out up front for the Fusion. Puck down and Fusion control. Van Rance bumps it ahead. And shot off of Lansing.
Hand pass.
What?
Here.
Yeah, let's
it
hit her near the hand. But
let's see if there's a hand pass.
Sure she's holding.
Yeah, it just went off of her. It went off her body.
All right, Fu Manchu's not helping that dude. Or is it? Yeah, it is. He's kind of explaining it.
Yeah. Johnny's like, yeah, that was her ass, not her hand.
Oh, here we go. All right, McKenna Schultz fights through some traffic, bumps ahead, clears the zone, but back to Van Rance. Van Rance reverses. Emma Larson looks to bump it ahead. Nice little dangle by Harvey.
There we go.
She fans on the odd 2 on. Oh, good little work there all the way, starting back with Larson to Harvey. Nice little dangle. Gets it ahead to Schultz and just ran out of runway there before they're smashing into the goalie. All right, 1:06 to play. And you have Warbirds win the face, but
nice deflection.
It was. Knowles deflected the Larimore shot from the point.
Yeah,
and
just caught off the goaltender's toe.
Barris comes out. She's looking for that cross shot to Danny Pellinger as she gets
There's
it.
a trip.
And we're going to get it. Trailing official gets it. And we've got our third power play innocent trips. 44.6 seconds to play here in the first period. 1-1 lead, and the Fusion go on their third power play. Looking at the shots, not uncommon for our JV games. Very lopsided towards the Fusion. So we usually come out fast, and before you know it, we've stretched the lead out. But they have been able to respond, and to your point, oh, nice little look. Puck deflected up and high there. So on the power play, you've got Harvey, Barris, Larson, and they're setting up with Harvey running quarterback, if you will, back behind the net, looking to find some room. And unable to get a good shot, held in by Danny Pellinger. And you have Van Rance opposite side playing D. So here we go. Let's see what we can generate.
Oh.
Larson with a flat angle shot off the pads. Pellinger gets one on net. That's definitely, they're bringing Larson and Barris in because they're crashing the net super hard. Like, that's some good aggressive play, so they want to get it on net.
Oh, we're going to get Lansing at this in the second.
Ah, okay.
Kaylee.
I see. And that's probably a good thing. And there we go. So we go into the first intermission with 1 minute, 16 seconds on the third power play. Score knotted up 1-1. Shots are very lopsided here with the Fusion at 20-3. So it has definitely been more Fusion favored here. So got a short period or short break here at intermission while we figure some things out. I love it. So as the production crew grows here, we're hoping to weave in some, I know we've done some player interviews. We've added some equipment to do some remote mics and playing little fancier production where we hope to get some coach interviews coming in and out of the locker room. All of that is to be said. We got some remote microphones. We got to figure out the tech. So hopefully by the end of the year, we have our stuff figured out. But in true fashion, the teenagers learn of said microphones and whatnot, and they come up and want to do some TikTok videos with said microphones. So I'm kind of curious what's generated here on the TikTok. We should probably negotiate to see the TikTok that comes out of this, but at least they're battle testing the new microphones.
Yeah, they found out that I had some remote microphones. They're like, let's make some TikToks.
Love it. Love it. And in true fashion, I haven't even asked anybody to come up and do an interview because I got distracted between games. I was hoping to get Lily Middle. And next period is the time we do the JV interview with a varsity because we get to zam the ice and we have a little bit more time. All right. Coming into period number 2, 1 minute 16 on the remaining on the power play. Esme Harvey, Kaylee Barris, Emma Larson out there up front with Lansing. Now we have 2 Lansings, unrelated. We have Kaylee Lansing and Liliana Lansing, but Kaylee is on the ice now playing D with Hattie Van Rant. She reverses. And Lansing bumps it down to Harvey. And now we're setting up for the shot. Barris puts one off the post, goes wide. Oh, Harvey looking for the wraparound. Kicks it to Larson. We're close to having our spacing figured out. I feel like a couple times they bunch right where you want a little more room, but that's okay. Big reason you want the spacing is when you're in tight, one defender can defend 2 different shooters, so good playing there. And again, good possession. 20 seconds to play here on this power play. Ooh, Lansing, or no, that was Van Ranst. Needs to check that pass, but thankfully she fanned on it. That was going the other way if she connects. Oh, man. Larson, good tough play out there. And 5 to play. Harvey maintains possession, goes behind the net. Loop all the way up and around, cuts in
There,
between.
full strength. Put one in.
Good. Oh, good rip. Barris unable to connect on the rebound. But, yep, that was. All right. Puck press deep. We have 5 new skaters coming out for the Fusion. That is Mickey Bell with a nice play. Straight ahead. McKenna Schultz.
She was out
Yep.
wide open in front of the net.
Good numbers. Kind of happened by an errant pass there. So, pass pressed ahead. And Harper Withers collects, and she bumps it down. It's going to be pushed back behind the net, collected. Warbirds look for a long stretch pass. Nobody home. That's going to go for an icing with 1:52 to play here in the second. So, are we...
14:52.
Oh, what did I say?
1:52.
Hey, trying to race this ahead. We got extra hockey. We're behind our Saturday schedule here.
Yeah,
Adam.
hey, the first period, I looked up and there was 1:30 left in the first period. And I'm like, where did that period go?
Right? And then no intermission, or the short intermission, so it does go quick. All right, so long shot by Emma Larson. She moves back to D. That's her normal play on JV. Harvey loops her around, kicks to Barris. Barris' shot goes just wide. And, we have, looks like Rutten's out there now.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not quite sure who the sitters are, but we'll call them as we see them here. All right, Harvey just misses a drop there for Barris. Rutten fighting hard, gets a good centering pass. Harvey comes through the zone. Long shot from the blue line there was Emma Larson. Barris, nice job collecting, holding the zone. And they're going to bump it down. And that's Liliana Lansing rolling through, fighting hard. Asks for an assist there by Barris. All right, Danny Pellinger on the far side with Harper Withers. And comes near side. That is Kaylee Lansing. So we have 2 Lansings and 2 Kayleys. I just got to get them right when I see them. All right. So Harper Withers in the corner, kicks it out to the neutral zone here. As the Warbirds assess who the best pass is, and Pellinger almost intercepts. So Lacey Lansing, just like that. Kaylee Lansing kicks it ahead near side off the boards. And Lacey Knowles to press. Esme Harvey applying some forecheck pressure. Puck coming around near side. Still near side. Can't quite see what's happening other than we're going the other direction. So Fond du Lac kicks it deep, and they will pursue in the dump and chase. And that is Mickey Bell's quick to get there. Scoops it out. Long shot to Latham. Another rip from the face-off circle. It'll be a long shot. Deflected or blocked by Fond du Lac Warbird player there as they were screening. And Harvey's going to come through. Can't quite come away with it. Pellinger gets it. It presses ahead to Harvey. Harvey's going to dump deep while we get 4 new skaters. Misplayed puck. It's going to allow Harvey to get it. She's working out front. She really works hard as a center.
Yes.
As that drivetrain. You like to see that. And we got a 4-girl skater scrum over there near side corner. Barris bumps it ahead. That is Schultz with Mickey Bell. Out to Barris. Barris rips. Again, a little wide left. Fired 2 wide left now. Mickey Bell in pursuit. Takes a good angle. Cuts the skater off. And Schultz with some good physical play right along the blue line. Able to quickly, not quite control, but Withers dumps it into the zone. And Bell, Withers, and Schultz peel bringing out Harvey, Lansing, and Rutten. And Fond du Lac all the way down. Can't quite get a good shot off. That was more of a momentum carry. And is that Schultz? Oh, no.
30.
Addison Larimore tries to get it out of the zone and clear. Bumped ahead, held by Fond du Lac. And we're going to have a scrum.
Fond du Lac had too many players on the ice. I just saw one of their players bailed.
They hop out and then jump back on?
They were on the ice. She realized it, and then she, like, basically snuck back over.
All right. So Fusion are going to flip out their 2 defenders. So Larimore and Barris go off, and Kaylee Lansing and Emma Larson come on. Both saw time earlier in the varsity game in different fashion. So is that Rutten?
Yep.
Rutten applying some pressure down there, and Larson to collect coming up near side. Bumps ahead. Little hustle play by Harvey. Fond du Lac defender. Easily collects, uses the some real estate to get some space, and they're able to power through to get it out of the zone.
Man, it was a good thing she didn't take the puck with her. She had some speed.
Right?
Would have been hard to catch.
As they gain the zone, they're going to dump opposite side. Emma Larson to collect it. Press ahead, but nothing really happening.
Oop, there's a hook. 29.
Oh, they call it on Rutten.
Yeah, Rutten.
All right, so we have a delayed penalty coming. All right, so got her on a hook. I think she started down by the stick, and it got up in her body or hands. So with 9:39 to play, we have a 1-1 game. Again, very lopsided on the shot side, but this puts the Fond du Lac Warbirds on their first power play of the day. And to defend, you have Harper Withers will take the drop, and Danny Pellinger in the forward or the top of the box with Kaylee Barris and guessing, nope, Hattie Van Rance. Sorry about that. And Van Rance bumps it out, and she's able to clear by a little time here. And good little block there by Barris. Barris enough to push it out of the zone. Warburgs bring it back in, try to get set up. And it looks like the ice is definitely getting a little slower. Starting to see that. And nothing really happening. And Barris clears for the 3rd time. This one's going to make it all the way down the length of the ice. So with 1:15 to play in this power play. So far, so good. And we swap out forwards. So we still have Van Rance and Barris in on D with Mickey Bell and Esme Harvey out there now. Fresh legs. 59 to play in the power play. Shot coming from the blue line. Good screen out there. Barris ready to quickly kick it out to the sides. And Mickey Bell sends it down the length of the ice to clear it. Harvey and Bell applying a little bit of pressure. Again, just slowing it down before they can get it back into the zone. 30 to play. And deflected shot goes wide of the net. Skater scrum, and we got here. Mickey Bell's going to collect and send it. And we're going to keep, Barris is going to peel for Emma Larson as Fond du Lac tries to press ahead, and Van Rance gets it, and she sends it down, and we are full strength. Rutten comes out of the box, and Larimore pinches down, keeps the puck deep. Harvey's going to hop out, and Withers back on. Emma Larson dumps it back into the zone. We're going to have an ice, I'm guessing. Yep. Long shot, probably a smart one there. Long shift, I'm guessing, as they wrapped up their power play. Got pinned in on that end. So 7:07 to play. We are 1-1. Second period of the Fusion game against Fond du Lac Warbirds. Harper Withers to take the drop, joined by Liliana Lansing and Kylan Rutten. Fusion win the drop. Larimore presses one in. It goes wide. Comes out to the point here. Emma Larson, nice job holding the zone. Again, Emma Larson, good sense, playing down. Holds. And back out to her. A lot of near side play. Oh, here we go. Liliana Lansing into Rutten's skates. Rutten trying to get collect. And
there we
dangerous.
go.
Oh,
No.
good little play there by Rutten. Rutten and Lansing couldn't get out of each other's way. And then once they got a shot, it was deflected over to Harper Withers. Just couldn't convert there. So, new 5 coming on. That was a good sequence, good shift, if you will, for that group. Now you have Lacey Knowles, Esme Harvey, and Danny Pellinger front, and Kaylee Barris and Lily, double Kaylee now, playing D. All right. Barris out top of the circle, flips the puck, and nothing happening. Lacey Knowles has got a good sense around the net. She's usually in a good spot near that crease for that rebound type shot. Fond du Lac is getting, looks like 4 fresh skaters. They leave their center out to take the drop. And puck controlled by the Fusion. Kaylee Lansing dumps it back down to, who is that? Danny Pellinger. And nope. Ooh, surprised they didn't get that one, but Barris gets it, comes up near side. Lacey Knowles looks for it, can't find the blind side pass connection. Harvey's going to gain the zone, tries to go out wide and is defended. Barris in a dangerous play there, but she's effective, able to slow down the momentum. I say dangerous because there were skaters behind her that were skating free. That's that risk you take as a defender. I know when we interviewed her a couple of weeks back, one of the hardest things is, oh, nice little defense there. Again, Barris's name. Nice play, Hannah. Drag that leg, kick save. I think it got deflected, and it threw it over to her. She was sliding left and kicked it out. Yeah, there we go. Little aggressive trip, and they get that. Hard to miss that one. So Pellinger unable to avoid the stick, but draws the penalty in the process. 4:52 to play. The handy camera work here is Joel Stanley. I don't know if he's got any words of wisdom to add to this. They take the mic away from the camera guy, so it's probably better. Not as easy as it looks.
He's got his glasses this time. So
that was the first thing he said to me today. Maybe I can see the puck today. All right, so setting up in that reverse umbrella. Again, we have Barris, Larson, and Harvey. So some of it's keep away. That's a good rip by Barris. That's the shot you want, somewhere between the circle and the face-off dot. You just work at both sides, get them to stretch out. And defending, you have Lansing and Van Ranst. Fusion control the puck, kick it out to Van Ranst. She gets a shot off, defended off the pad, and sent the length of the ice. Lansing picks it up, assesses who she has, and she gives it up to Emma Larson. She gains a head of speed here through the neutral zone. And she's going to go behind the net looking for options, and one of which she bumps it out to Hattie Van Ranst. Van Ranst puts it.
Oh, we got a penalty.
Oh, another one. Nice. So delayed penalty,
on them.
Hannah.
Yep.
Where are we at?
I think number 41.
Okay. So the Fusion have the 2-skater advantage now. And
Oh.
man, that was wild. Why'd they blow that one dead? I mean, the
no,
goalie
no,
touched it, but
no, it got behind the net. 18 got possession. So
oh, it did.
Yeah.
Because I saw the puck come out just as fast.
Yeah.
Okay, I totally missed that. All
that's
right,
okay.
so
We got
that
a 5-on-3.
5-on-3 now. 50 to play on the first penalty. Second penalty goes into effect with 3:42 to play here in the second. It's going to be a good opportunity to get a lead, and Fond du Lac wins the first drop, sends it the length of the ice. So on the ice for the Fusion, you have Barris, Larson, Withers, and Schultz and Bell. So Barris brings it all the way down. She normally plays, I think, left wing on the power play. Good. Oh.
Goaltender did a good job. Holy. After-curricular activities.
Little bump there by 41.
Just sent her flying.
For Withers, little discussion. Let's see what we have going here.
Oh, I think.
They both getting run?
Yeah, I
Or?
think he's taking both of them.
Huh.
Yep, 41 and 17 both
All
going
right.
to the box.
Well, their box is getting filled up, so not sure what they got on Harper. But coincidentals, now how does that, I mean, we stay.
It affects nothing. It'll be 5-on-3, should still be 5-on-3.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, affects nothing.
Didn't know if they're, okay, so 5-on-3, we still maintain a 2-skater advantage. Harvey to take the drop. Bell and Schultz joining up front as wings. Bell behind the net, over to Schultz. See what Schultz assesses. She goes back behind to Bell. And they're, so a different look here. They have Harvey out front instead of the extra wing. So again, just kind of changing the geometry of where they position their skaters. 5-on-3, one.
Yep, 5-on-4 now.
Yep. All right. Bell coming around circle, rips, shot deflected, blocked into the near side corner. And puck pushed up ahead, able to hold. Really good hold there by Larson, and, well, that brought everybody out. So, again, regular power play here with 40 to go on that. Bell, nice rip. Shot deflected just wide. Harvey's going to come all the way around, leaves it for Barris. Barris across ice. Emma Larson gets a good low shot through the wickets. Nothing happening right there. Good little acrobatic move by the referee. 15 to play on the 1-skater advantage. Bell back behind to Schultz. Schultz looking for the wraparound. Can't get there quick enough. Barris back to Schultz.
Fond du Lac full strength.
Harvey kicks, and puck goes to near side corner. Barris pinches down. Again, a ton of possession. Most of this period has been played down on this end. And they will clear with Addison Larimore collecting. She assesses. She's got looking to hit a long stretch pass with girls coming off the bench. Lacey Knowles to pick it up. Fans on the first attempt. Shot goes wide. High shot, gloved. And Fond du Lac clears. Kaylee Lansing presses ahead to Kylan Rutten. And, yep, having offsides. Lacey Knowles just got in an awkward spot there as the puck entered right in front of her. She really had nowhere to go. 44 seconds here in the second. Score still tied 1-1 after a lot of power play minutes, so not ideal. It's kind of been flat on power plays today for both varsity and JV. I know we got our first goal there, but Fond du Lac to possess, and that might be, as you mentioned, they've only lost one, and part of winning in this game is not giving up a lot of goals.
Yeah.
So 34 remaining. Again, I said it a couple of times here. This is very lopsided. Shots are 29 for the Fusion, 6 for the Warbirds, but we've only converted one of those 29 shots, so very similar to the varsity game.
Yeah.
We're just not getting it through the goalkeeper, or the goalie. Larimore keeps it, 20 to play. Withers, good physical play, near side corner. And little skater scrum might bring us to the end of the period here. 3 to play. And nothing materializes out of that. So the girls will head to the locker room for some regroup and some adjustments. We have, you want to cue up the video again?
Yep.
All right, so something that's going on here today is Sophie Squad, which is about mental health and just mental health awareness of the youth athlete. And there's some fundraiser going on. We're going to flip over to a video to explain while the local rink does a chuck puck thing out to the middle, and they're raising money for general awareness. So here we go.
Know that the hockey community is close-knit. In fact, most people consider it a family, right? Everyone supports each other when we need it most. And along those lines, Marnie Gellner has a story of a teenager in Sartell whose memory inspired a mission to try to end the stigma of mental illness.
Hello, my name is Sophie Wieland, and I'm going to be playing the Vivaldi Concerto in G minor third movement.
Sophie Wieland started playing the violin when she was 4 years old, a real natural who happily practiced 5 days a week. Sophie had an ear for music and a heart for hockey.
Hockey was her main love, and she started hockey because of her older brother and sister. She wanted to start, so that we started her pre-kindergarten, which is maybe a little early, but she wanted to do it. So yeah, so hockey was her first love.
Sophie also played soccer and ran cross country. She got good grades at her middle school in Sartell, had plenty of friends, and was on the student council. But privately, Sophie was struggling. In July of 2021, at age 14, Sophie took her own life.
We had literally no idea, absolutely no idea. I don't think anybody did, and I think that's probably what makes it the hardest, is the fact that we had no clue.
Sophie left behind a letter explaining that she had been suffering for 3 years with self-esteem issues and thoughts of feeling like she wasn't good enough. But she didn't share her struggles with anyone. Sophie's hockey family was completely blindsided and utterly devastated. They were also determined to not let this happen to anyone else. Through their grief, they formed Sophie's Squad.
And we all pretty much answered that bell and said absolutely. And if I'm being honest, when he first came up with the idea, I thought he meant we're going to do like a fundraiser, like we're going to do a thing and maybe donate some money to the family. I didn't realize the vision of what this kind of transpired to become.
What it's become is a nonprofit organization focused on raising awareness about mental health and removing the stigma surrounding it. Sophie's Squad holds events at local hockey games, setting up tables full of literature and mental health resources, with volunteers wearing Sophie's favorite color, teal. There's an honorary puck drop and activities during intermissions. Sometimes they're just opening the door to a tough conversation.
There's a gal that put a big post on Facebook thanking me for talking to her daughter and sending me this message. She's like, she really needed that greeting tonight, and she's been struggling, and you never know, just a simple hello sometimes somebody's having a tough day. So it gave me goosebumps, and it reminds me that's why we do it.
There's a difference between mental health. We all have mental health, but it's not the same as mental health issues or illness or struggles. That's on a different plane, and that's what we're really trying to address.
Gabby Hughes is a graduate senior and star player on the Minnesota Duluth women's hockey team. She's also a family friend of the Wielands who helped coach Sophie when she was younger.
She was just the most smiley, hardworking girl. She could be having the worst practice ever or the best practice ever. She always had a smile on her face.
Gabby was heartbroken by the news of Sophie's death.
It's just a shock to see somebody at that age struggle for so long without being able to talk about it or voice what she was going through.
And Gabby knows this firsthand.
I've struggled with mental health off and on for a few years in high school and then even in college. That transition from being at home your whole entire life for me. I was 2 hours away from home, so I wasn't that far, but I still learning how to do everything on my own and that not having the people that love you and care about you right by your side every single second of the day was a hard transition for me. And I would look at my teammates and how much fun they were having freshman year or how much they wanted to just get out of their house, and all I wanted to do was sit in my dorm room or my apartment room, and I didn't want to socialize.
Eventually, Gabby confided in her teammates and coaches who guided her to get the help she needed.
It was a tough conversation because you never want to admit that you're struggling, especially as a freshman. I'm thinking, I don't want the coaches to think I'm weaker than I am or that I'm not handling this the way I should be.
That's often a delicate balance in sports, the difference between an athlete having mental toughness and struggling with mental health issues. To help address that, Sophie Squad volunteers guide coaches through a sometimes difficult but very important conversation.
This is what I talk about, okay? Because this is what I live with. I live with an illness. I live with anxiety and depression. You know what the tough thing to do is? Can you ask for help if you need it? That's what takes guts. That's what takes courage.
This pregame chat was a couple of weeks ago before a girls' game between White Bear Lake and Stillwater.
What we want from Sophie Squad is if you see something Sophie Squad related, if you see a little teal sticker on a helmet, if you see a puck, you're thinking about mental health. You're thinking about, did I take a minute today to focus on my own mental health?
Sophie Squad is still a relatively young organization, formed just a year and a half ago. But they've already made an impact, spreading the message that it's okay to not be okay.
It's letting them know it actually takes more courage to stand up and say, I am struggling with something, or I'm having an issue, I'm dealing with this, particular, whatever they're going through.
We want you to treat mental health the same way you do your physical health. If you broke your leg, you're going to go to a doctor. If you're struggling with anxiety or depression, reach out to a trusted friend or a coach, whoever it is, that can help you, that you can share with.
Sophie would have been 16 years old this past October. The girl with a heart for hockey is at the forefront of everything these volunteers do. In the name of mental health awareness, honoring the name Sophie Wieland.
I think as a parent who's lost a child or lost anybody, you always just want to make sure that your child is remembered for whatever reason, and I just feel like this is just something that will help with that.
It's taking the picture and you yell, on three, say Sophie, and for us, we all get just chills and goosebumps just keeping that name alive and being able to hear people show that love for her that we wish she could have seen and been able to hear herself.
Sophie! Interesting thing, the name Sophie, for some reason, we could never find it anywhere going on trips. And so I think she's maybe looking down and thinking like, now my name is out there all over the place and, you can't miss it.
All right, so that gives a little background of what this Sophie Squad is and the fundraising that we have going on. Pretty annual thing that the Fusion do.
Yeah, in the video, it says it's only a year and a half, but that video was created in 2003. So Sophie Squad's been around since 2002. It kind of hits home, for us here as we had Jasmine Peterson, who we lost to mental illness, a goalie for the Fusion. So, a lot of our players have been through this, and it's tough. And I know we talked about it in the first one, but if you're just joining us, it's different than when we were kids, right? And the sports, the added pressure, the year round, the no breaks, it really does take your toll on your kids. So You know, if you're a parent out there or a grandparent, you know, take them aside and, you know, talk to them. That's really what it is, and it's getting it out there that, you know, this is, you know, it's a real life thing, and social media, and, you know, our kids, you know, it's tough. It's tough, you know, because, you know, we're both parents, and you think about it, and, you know, you have these conversations, and it's tough, and they think they're alone, and they're just not. And it's sad when you see a kid struggle like that, and especially, you know, most of them have been really, you know, just need that extra touch, and for whatever reason, struggle asking for it.
Yes, very much so. And you don't realize that hockey lands on a period of the year where you have semester breaks and tests. So there's a lot of pressures building. And you had mentioned the full-time sports that we're playing now. I mean, we joke about it on the side, how we get frustrated, but it's a real thing to where you get done with the season, you get a short break, and you're right back in. And then there's expectations that I don't think adults realize necessarily that are, I don't want to say unfairly put on. It's just we're cheering for sports, and that's internalized differently with each kid. And we've noticed, you know, there's almost a cycle of this time of year. You're in the middle of hockey season. There's usually a cold season that goes through the hockey basketball cycle.
Yeah.
And softball's already knocking on the door. So that's that unrelenting sport thing. If you're in doing two sports, it's just like, man, and it's a lot. I know we were talking how we did the season, then we did the next sport, and you didn't come back to it until it was hockey season again.
Right.
So that definitely wears on a developing teenage mind for sure. And then, like you said, it's hard to read. Teenagers aren't the most communicative, depending on which one you get out of the draw there. So, yeah, very much so. And it's not a laughing matter, but glad everyone's doing it. And that's quite the length of time that this has been going on.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you'd like to donate, please go to www.sophiesquad.org or look them up on their Instagram of Sophie's Squad 6. We're going to take a little break, and we'll be back here for the third period.
That works. All right, hockey fans, we are about to start the third period of play here for the JV matchup between Fond du Lac Warbirds and the St. Croix Valley Fusion. We are knotted at 1 with a very lopsided game thus far. So hopefully we get one to go in. And when I mean lopsided, most of last period, actually most of the first 2 periods were played on the Fusion offensive side, with the shot total 29 shots for the Fusion to 6 by the Fond du Lac Warbirds. And we are going to open with, looks like one adjustment. Emma Larson joins Esme Harvey and Mickey Bell. So say this would be a line that can score. Both play power play when they get the chance, but we are 5-on-5 here. So one of the adjustments we've seen, we haven't seen these 5 on the ice together. Bear's quick to throw that out to the side, and Harvey kicks it ahead to herself. She'll join the zone with Emma Larson and Bell to pursue. Looking for options as Harvey comes around. Does not drop it off. Fond du Lac skater loses her stick, and I would have tried to kick that, but all right, we have an icing, bringing it back to, it wouldn't have mattered. She wasn't across center line, but would have at least tried. Kick it off to the side and go grab your stick and get back and play it. All right, so new 5 for the Fusion. You have Schultz, Withers, Lansing, Larimore, and Pellinger. One thing I've noticed here is Schultz has been bumped to center, swapping with Harper Withers. And got the skater scrum in the corner there. So puck comes out to neutral zone, collected by Larimore. She's looking ahead, tries to bump it up to Withers, nothing doing. And Schultz is going to take it back, get some space, bounces it off the boards to herself. Maintains momentum, gets a light shot. I don't know if that was deflected or not. Good physical play there by Schultz. Cuts off the breakout, and somehow or another they get it cross ice. Interesting pass there. Schultz nearing the end of her shift, and good block there by Larimore. Kind of a backward shot. I think she got a little lower on the ice than she thought she was when she fired that one. All right, Pellinger to collect. She's working ahead. She may take it the distance here. Let's see how this materializes. Nope, nothing happened.
Was Pellinger playing forward?
She has mixed it up. She was forward, D backwards for the power plays.
Okay.
For sure, and I want to say she was playing a forward during 5-on-5. All right, so on the ice you have, right there is Lansing and Rutten, Harvey, and Knowles up front, and Hattie Van Ranst here. And the Warbirds come away with it as they reach neutral zone, being harassed by Harvey on the back check. Very nicely done, and they clear as the Warbirds regroup, assess their situation. And Harvey understands. Yep.
They're going to make him pay.
Wide shot. See if they can generate something. It's not for lack of shooting. Just going to have to get a little more creative. I'm sure each year that goes by, it gets a little harder. The goalies get a touch better. You got to throw more at them. So, first 3 minutes gone now. And more of the same. 5 out are Schultz taking the drop, joined by Larson and Bell, Addison Larimore and Kaylee Barris. Defending, puck down, and Warbirds technically get it, but the Fusion are quick to their aggressive play, gets possession. Bell behind the net. Puck going up far side. Barris presses it right back down to Bell. Emma Larson plays behind the net, coming near side. McKenna Schultz in pursuit, out to Barris. Barris Good job all game holding the zone as it comes up her side. Larson, let's see. I wouldn't really call that a cycle. We're just kind of sliding it across the boards. There's not much extra movement there. Again, I'm sure that's a hard thing for coaches too this time of year. People are getting tired. I kind of heard that, conditioning practices. And hockey season's a long one. You got a lot of games. You got practice every day. They're mixing in weight training as well where they can. And again, there's usually a cold season that goes through most teams.
Yeah.
I've seen some crazy youth hockey because it's only 2 years and like 2 kids on the bench trying to do a hockey game. So it's just one of those things that you kind of grow up with. And they probably isn't going to
waved it off.
Oh, they did wave it off. All right, so Kaylee Lansing collects the puck here around the backside, and she bumps it ahead to Liliana Lansing. She's going to pick up some momentum, collects the puck, and gets it ahead to Harper Withers, who gets run into there. And puck is maintained in the zone. Lansing collects, puts a shot on net, and gloved. Probably for the better because Harvey was going to, she was right there in good position to collect and finish that one. So another face-off in the offensive zone. We have Withers, Harvey, and Lansing with Kaylee Lansing and Danny Pellinger playing D. So a few subtle adjustments here between the second and third period to see if we generate some offense. Really seems like you need strong sticks as each year goes by. The 2 hands on. That's something. The game gets more and more physical.
Yeah, we've seen a couple sticks come launching out of play today. One broken stick.
I was gonna say there was a one. Was that us or them?
That was us.
That was us.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Volgrens are off stick shopping right now.
Tells me that hasn't happened in that family before. 3 girls playing the game. All right, so Fusion collect. Barris tries to bump ahead, and Schultz, good physical play again. Strong stick work there. Pass ahead to Rutten, but unable to connect, and this is, probably could have gone for an ice, but played there by Latham. Defending here, you have, Hattie Van Ranst and the forwards there. So Kylan Rutten and, long shot from the point. Puck squirted up here. You couldn't see it was along the near side boards. All right. McKenna Schultz brings it out to the middle through the neutral zone. She's going to dump it in. And we have Mickey Bell coming in opposite side with Emma Larson supporting. Again, they've got Emma playing both sides, and we have an ice coming, so we will return to the other end with 10:55 to play here in the third. Esme Harvey to take the drop, joined by Emma Larson and Mickey Bell. Defense is Addison Larimore, near side D, and Danny Pellinger. All right. Face-off won by Harvey. Ooh, Harvey tries to get a shot off. Gets knocked off of her skates. And, good pass by... Oh, there it was.
So wide open.
Larson gets that. And, again, now we're starting to look if they get creative. We've seen that chemistry between Larson and Harvey as this year has gone by. So, all right, there we go. Pellinger controls neutral zone. Larimore dumps it in, and Larson to pursue. Oh, dangerous, lost her skates there. Hops right back up. Harvey collects, circles around, cuts through 2 defenders. Behind the net now. I get the sense it's hard to know what to do when they come behind the net and skate right at you. Like, do you create space? Do you go in? You see that oftentimes. It's like, well, I'll just get skinny and give her options without screening.
Oh, there we go.
Well played.
Oh, they have a player coming off.
Mickey Bell loses it there, but does enough to allow some fresh skaters on. She's going to bail. And so we have Liliana Lansing, McKenna Schultz, Harper Withers, and on puck right now is Kaylee Lansing. She fights for possession. She's going to flip it up out to the point. And that was Hattie Van Ranst. Oh, dangerous shot. That got through Van Rant's block and onto Latham. Good block pad save there. And Fond du Lac to control. Van Rant swats it out of the zone. And they throw it right back in. Let's see what Lansing does. She presses ahead to Withers. She bumps it forward.
Oh, they both wanted it going separate directions.
And ran into each other. We're going to go not so much chemistry there.
Hey, your partner's also in white.
Oh, all right. So McKenna Schultz, F1 there, applying some pressure. Lacey Knowles gets it, top of slot,
Nice
and
shot.
gets a shot off. So this shift looks like Harvey's coming in for McKenna Schultz, and she has Lacey Knowles supporting with Kylan Rutten. Kaylee Barris, quick little communication there with Esme Harvey. She's going to try to kick it to her on the drop. Kicks it back to Addison Larimore. Barris dumps it deep. Knowles plays it. Barris tries to get a shot off. Nothing doing. And all right. Barris comes away with it. I didn't know what to call that as the puck just slow motion. Oh, here we go. Esme Harvey out. Good poke check. Keeps her out wide. And Harvey, it's a nice play in the corner. And she's taken out. Puck comes out to Larimore. Larimore back down to Harvey. And Knowles collects. Ooh. All right, Fond du Lac coming back the other way through the neutral zone here. Larimore, nice little pinch to free up the puck. She plays it ahead to Harvey. Harvey, quite a clean exit. And Fond du Lac's able to get the puck back. We've got three girls harassing. Barris bumps it out of the zone here right in front of us. And there we go. So Harvey, nice little, I love that cutback. Harvey's like, I need to get some fresh legs out here. Dumps it deep. Mickey Bell's quick to get in there with Emma Larson. And looks like McKenna Schultz will be the center of this line. So Mickey Bell applies the first pressure. Schultz trying to get something going. And Pellinger and Lansing can't quite hold. So we're going to have to regroup. Larson and Bell there. Long shot from Bell, top of circle, and easily gloved and defended. So 6:37 to play, 34 shots for the Fusion, 8 for Fond du Lac Warbirds. Again, pretty lopsided play. I wouldn't call this the cleanest period that we've had thus far. Coming around here, Emma Larson's going to collect. Again, it's Larson's Schultz, Bell out there on the ice for the forwards with Pellinger and Lansing. Good little wraparound attempt by Bell. Knocked off. Puck is loose, and it is, I can't find it. There it goes.
Same thing as the varsity game. Just
good aggressive play. We're not getting that open look or the puck luck where you need it. And Larson. Okay, Bell's going to kick it up to Lansing. Lansing tries a slapper. And nothing doing. And Fond du Lac goes for the icing defense to get fresh legs out there. So that will bring all five for the Fusion and all 5 for the Warbirds. So coming out now, you have Harvey Withers and Liliana Lansing with Hattie Van Ranst and Kaylee Barris. Ooh. Oh, just like that.
Almost by their own player.
Fractions of a second. Harvey was right there, but it was a touch
Here
too
she
late.
goes. Here she goes. Get around. Harvey still has
Coming
control.
top circle. She drops 4. Bears. That might have been what they were talking about when they gave some whispers before that drop is, I'm going to drop one for you, top of circle. I'd like to think that's what they're talking about. That's the stuff boys do, in the sand lot where you drop your plays. Of when I come around the circle, slide in behind, reverse, take a shot. Nice little cross ice pass there from Van Rance to Liliana Lansing. McKenna Schultz gains his own. I don't know if I agree with that. Looked like Harper was straddling the line there, but is what it is. Neutral zone face with 5 minutes to play here in the third. McKenna Schultz, Lacey Knowles, and Kylan Rutten. Puck won by the Fusion. They kick it near side. Addison Larimore bumps it ahead to Rutten. Get on sides here, and there Larimore just sends it deep, and they try to return the shot. No ice here, so McKenna Schultz bumps it ahead, and she's just going to maintain possession up this near side boards. Addison Larimore pops it ahead. We're going to get at least a one-on-one look. Nothing doing, and physical play knocks McKenna Schultz off her skates. And the Warbirds able to clear and bring it the other way with just over 4 to play. McKenna Schultz fighting for it. She dumps it forward. Emma Larson there can't quite beat the skater up around the near side boards. And Danny Pellinger to collect, looking for that starting pass to get out of the zone, off the boards, head to Larson. Ooh, that would have been a good opportunity as fast as Harvey was coming up the seam there. All right, back behind the net, 3:38 to play. Van Rance bumps it ahead to Larson. Larson's fighting for it. Press it ahead, and Warbirds can't quite possess long enough to gain the zone, and the Fusion bump it back to the neutral zone. There we go. Lily Lansing, little burst of energy. She takes it down, stops.
Oh,
wow.
Just
Oh,
smoked.
man.
I'm going
How
to
did they
replay
not-
that one. Just smoked her in front of the net.
Oh, man. And again, we're getting these bounces to the side. Van Rance holds his own. Harvey coming down.
Oh, here we go. Come on.
Yep. Oh, nice little backhand lift. Goes high. Emma Larson collects. Knocks the girl off the puck. Oh, good centering to Harvey. Oh, Harvey goes high and wide again. Van Rance down to, that's Mickey Bell. Mickey Bell loses her footing as she tries to get a shot on. And if we return this, they're going to try to peel. And felt like we could catch him off. Harvey coming down. There it is.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yes! And who was it? Harvey to Larson. So shot on Harvey that we both thought went in. Ricocheted right to Emma Larson, and Emma Larson finishes with 220. So here you go. Here's the first shot. And Larson just stayed with it. Puck came right off the pads, and she just bumped it in. So with 2:20 to play.
Here's Lansing gets crushed in front of the net here.
So Kaylee's bringing a head of steam, and here it comes. Boom. How is that?
I
Like,
don't
was
know.
she playing the puck?
Just crushed.
And she hopped right back up, showing some tenacity. All right, final 2 minutes to play here. All right, all 3 of the forwards got onto the score sheet there. So Bell to Harvey, shot and finished by Larson. All right, 1:51 to play. And uncanny turnover, not ideal. Good save there by Hannah Latham. Not where you want to turn it over when you just take a lead. So 40 shots, 2 goals against 9 shots, 1 goal. Minute 43 to play. And we have Harvey, Knowles, and Rutten with Lansing and Pellinger out to finish. Well, I wouldn't say finish this off, but all right. Harvey coming through the zone. She's going to beat her around the corner.
Yep.
Oh, good
nice poke check. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're the color man for the actual hockey move. I just make stuff up as I go.
That was a great poke check by the goaltender there.
Oh.
And
super awkward. Deflection up out of play, hit the rafters. And puck quickly back in. McKenna Schultz's mom, Bree over there, flipped the puck back. So, 1:16 to play in the game now. And coming onto the ice, we have Schultz, Bell, Larson, Van Ranst, and Barris out there. Barris recognizes, she plays down. Schultz rebounds high. And we're back into good defense.
Yeah, they're just trying to waste some time.
Yep.
Lock it up.
Keep one on the puck.
Yeah.
And Bell's fighting for position down there. And Warbirds come away with it. 45 to play here. And Schultz collects. Again, you bump your center high to play. I wouldn't call it prevent by any means, but puck deflected along the Warbirds bench, and that will be a neutral zone drop. Oh, we're going center ice drop.
Also the neutral zone.
Fair. I like that. Like that. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, funny. So, likely to close out, you have Harvey, Withers, and Liliana Lansing with Barris and Van Ranst defending. So, good physical play here. And now we're just kind of burning clock. You want to avoid any good shots.
Keep them wide, yep. There you go. Tie it up.
Yep. Bumps ahead, and they're going to push back down. 10 to play. And nothing's forming out front, so it looks like, and here we go.
That's it.
That should do her. All right.
I don't know that we'd have been able to go into overtime for this game because we only have the ice till 5 o'clock, and it is 5:03.
Ooh, all right. This will be a quick clear. I thought you were going to say because we were running out of batteries, and I'm running out of words,
Yeah,
but
we are.
all good. So another successful Saturday. Came away with 2 very similar type of wins.
Yes.
Varsity win in OT, 2-1. And JV, it took them all of the game.
Yeah.
And get the go-ahead goal there with, what was it, 2 to play?
Yeah.
Give or take?
Yeah. Minute 30-something.
So we are going to do one quick picture and wrap things up so we can yield the ice to the next layer of Saturday hockey.
All righty. So we have next Thursday in Hudson. I don't know if I'll be broadcasting there if I travel for work, but we will definitely be sharing the link to the Hudson thing on Facebook, so keep an eye out for that.
And that's a Fusion Facebook page that I believe is out there. So if we're not posting, take a look there.
Yeah.
And
So this is the game I missed. Is we are playing Hayward in Barron on Tuesday.
Oh, that's
so. This is the makeup game. So this was not on our schedule. So we do have Tuesday night and in Barron. Have no idea what that facility is like. I haven't been there in about 16 years. So hopefully we can be able to bring you a broadcast on Tuesday as well.
Sounds good. Well, thanks all to those who have joined for one or both of the broadcasts today, and we might see you Tuesday night.
Heck yeah. Thank you.